Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SpeakEasy FM.
Hi, we are so happy you're here today.
I'm Stacy.
And I'm Ian. And on this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English.
The English that people actually use, not just in books, in real life.
If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe and give this video a like. It really helps us.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, Ian, how are you today?
I'm pretty good, actually. A little distracted, but good.
Distracted? Why distracted?
My neighbor is doing construction since 7 this morning. Bang, bang, bang.
Oh no, that's terrible.
I tried to work through it, but it's very hard to concentrate when someone is drilling a wall next to you.
I can imagine. I had a quiet morning. I made a big cup of tea and sat by the window.
That sounds perfect. Can I come to your house next time?
Maybe. Did you at least eat breakfast?
I did. I made eggs. It was the best part of my morning.
Eggs fix everything.
They really do.
Okay, so today we have a really great topic.
We do. Today we are going to talk about our jobs. What we do, where we work, what we like about it.
This is a very useful topic because talking about your job is one of the first things people do when they meet someone new.
Yes. What do you do? It's one of the most common questions in English.
So let's practice it together. But before we start, here's a quick tip. If you'd like to listen more slowly or shadow each sentence, tap the settings icon on YouTube, choose playback speed, and pick the speed that feels most comfortable for you. All right. So Ian, what do you do? What is your job?
I am a writer. I write content for websites and blogs.
A writer? That's interesting. What kind of things do you write about?
All kinds of things. Sometimes I write about travel. Sometimes about technology. Sometimes about food.
You write about food?
Yes, and I love that part because I have to research restaurants and recipes.
That sounds like a very fun job.
It's a great job, but sometimes it's difficult.
Why is it difficult?
Well, sometimes I sit and I look at my screen and I have no ideas. Nothing. My brain is empty.
Oh, I know that feeling.
It's called a writer's block. You want to write, but the words don't come.
What do you do when that happens?
I stand up. I make coffee. I go for a short walk. Then I come back and usually the ideas start coming.
A walk helps the brain.
It really does. What about you, Stacy? What is your job?
I am a nurse.
A nurse. That's a very important job. Where do you work?
I work at a hospital, a big hospital near the center of the city.
What department are you in?
I work in the pediatric department. That means I take care of children.
Children who are sick?
Yes, children who are in the hospital. Some are there for just one day, some are there for longer.
That sounds like very hard work.
It is hard work, but it's also wonderful.
Why wonderful?
Because when a child gets better and goes home, that feeling is, I can't describe it. It's the best feeling in the world.
I can imagine. That must be very rewarding.
Very rewarding. That's a good word. Rewarding means it makes you feel good inside. It makes you feel that your work matters.
My work feels rewarding too when someone reads something I write and says it helped them.
Yes, that's exactly the same feeling.
So you work at a hospital. Do you have to wear a uniform?
Yes, I wear scrubs. They're like comfortable pants and a top, usually blue or green.
That's practical.
Very practical. I can't wear my regular clothes. One day I spilled coffee on myself before a shift, and I was so happy I had my scrubs to change into.
Smart. I work from home, so I wear whatever I want.
Whatever you want.
Well, I always wear a real shirt on top for video calls, but below the camera, pajama pants.
Ian,
Nobody sees them. It's fine.
you are very professional.
From the waist up, very professional. Do you work long shifts?
Yes, I usually work 12-hour shifts.
12 hours. That's a long day.
It is, but I work 3 days a week and then I have 4 days off, so it balances out.
Oh, that's actually nice. 4 days off.
Yes, I love my days off. I rest, I see my friends, I do my errands.
I work 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. But because I work from home, the lines get blurry sometimes.
What do you mean blurry?
I mean, sometimes it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm still at my desk writing, because my office is right there. I never really leave work.
Oh, that's a problem with working from home.
It's the main problem. You have to be very disciplined. You have to say, okay, it's 6 o'clock. I am done for today.
And can you do that?
Sometimes.
You need to work on that.
I know. I really do.
Do you have coworkers, Ian? Or do you work alone?
I work mostly alone, but I have a team I talk to online. We have meetings on video call.
How many people on your team?
About 8 people. We're all remote. Everyone works from different cities.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you know each other well?
Pretty well, actually. We talk every day in a group chat, and we have a video call every Tuesday morning.
What do you talk about in the calls?
We share what we're working on. We help each other with ideas. And we always spend the first 5 minutes just chatting about our weekends, about the weather, normal things.
That's nice. It keeps the team connected.
Exactly. Even though we never meet in person. What about you? Do you like your coworkers?
I love my coworkers. We're very close. When you work in a hospital, you go through difficult moments together. That makes you very bonded.
I believe that. What are they like?
Well, there's my colleague Rosa. She's been a nurse for 20 years. She knows everything. When I have a question, I always ask Rosa.
Every workplace needs a Rosa.
They really do. And then there's my friend Daniel. He works the same shift as me. He's very funny. He makes the difficult days easier.
That's so important. When your coworkers are good people, the whole job is better.
100%. And my boss, the head nurse, her name is Mrs. Park. She's very strict, but also very fair. I respect her a lot.
Strict but fair is the best kind of boss.
Yes, she pushes us to be better. But she also says thank you, and that matters.
My manager is very relaxed. Maybe too relaxed sometimes.
What do you mean?
He gives me a lot of freedom, which is great. But sometimes I need a deadline to get things done. Without a deadline, I can procrastinate.
Procrastinate. Good word. That means you delay things. You put them off.
Yes. I say, I'll do it later. And then later becomes tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes next week.
Ian, you have many habits to fix.
I am a work in progress.
Let's talk about a typical day. What does your day look like, Ian?
Okay, I wake up at around 8, I have breakfast, then I sit at my desk at 9.
So you start at 9?
I try to start at 9. Sometimes it's more like 9:20 because I got distracted reading something online.
Another habit to fix.
Yes. Okay, so by 9:30 I'm working. I check my emails first. Then I look at what I need to write that day.
Do you make a plan for the day?
I make a list, not always on paper. Sometimes it's just in my head. Today I need to write this article and edit that piece.
Is it better to write it down?
Definitely better to write it down. When it's in my head, I sometimes forget things.
Write it down, Ian.
Writing it down. Noted. So I work in the morning, I take a lunch break at 1, and then I work again in the afternoon. I try to finish by 6.
What do you do for lunch?
Usually I cook something simple. Pasta, a sandwich, eggs again. Something fast. I don't want to spend an hour cooking at lunchtime.
Efficient.
Exactly. What about your day?
My shift starts at 7 in the morning.
7? That's early.
I know. I have to wake up at 5:30 to get ready and travel.
5:30 in the morning.
Every shift day, yes.
I feel tired just hearing that.
You get used to it. The first thing I do when I arrive is check in with the night shift nurses. They tell me about the patients, what happened during the night, what I need to know.
So there's communication between shifts.
Very important communication. I need to know everything about my patients before I start.
That makes sense. Then what?
Then I start my rounds. I go from room to room. I check on each child. I take their temperature, check their medicines, see how they're feeling.
Do the children talk to you?
The older ones do. Some of them ask me so many questions.
Like what?
Why is my medicine this color? Why do I have to eat that? When can I go home?
And you answer all these questions?
Every single one, with a smile.
You are very patient.
That's the most important skill in my job, patience, especially with scared children.
Do the parents come too?
Yes, usually a parent stays with the child, so I also talk to the parents a lot. They're worried. They need information. They need reassurance.
Reassurance means making someone feel less worried.
Exactly. A big part of my job is just making people feel calmer and safer.
What is the best part of your job, Stacy?
The moment a child smiles at you. When they come in scared and sick, and then a few days later, they're laughing and asking you to play a game with them.
Oh, that must be the best feeling.
It really is. Also, the relationships. I've had patients come back to visit after they left the hospital, just to say hello. That's very special.
That is special. What's the hardest part?
The hard days. When a child doesn't get better. That is very, very hard.
I can imagine. How do you handle that?
You talk to your colleagues, you support each other, and you remind yourself why you do this job. Because most of the time, the children do get better.
That's a good perspective.
You have to have a strong perspective to work in a hospital. What about you? Best and hardest parts?
Best part? Freedom. I can work from anywhere. I can take my laptop to a coffee shop. I can work in the park when the weather is nice. Nobody tells me where to sit.
That does sound nice.
And I genuinely like writing, so most days it doesn't even feel like work. I'm just putting thoughts into words, and I enjoy that.
That's lucky when you enjoy your work.
Very lucky. Hardest part? The loneliness, honestly. Some days I don't talk to a single person until the evening. No coworkers in the office, no one to have lunch with, just me and my screen.
Do you ever go work in a cafe just to be around people?
All the time. I have a favorite coffee shop 3 minutes from my apartment. The people there know my name. They know my order.
That's your office.
That's my second office. The coffee there is much better than what I make at home, too.
What skills do you need for your job, Ian?
Good question. First, writing, obviously. You need to be able to express ideas clearly and simply.
Like you're doing now.
Exactly like this. Second, research. Before I write about something, I need to understand it, so I read a lot.
Interesting. What else?
Curiosity. You have to be curious about topics. Even if the topic is a little boring, you have to find the interesting angle.
The interesting angle?
The part that makes people want to read. The "why does this matter to me" part.
I like that. And time management?
Yes, huge. When you work alone, no one manages your time for you. You have to do it yourself.
That's discipline.
Yes, still working on mine. What skills do you need for nursing?
Medical knowledge first. We study for years. There's a lot to learn about medicine, about the body, about procedures.
That sounds intense.
It is. And then on top of that, patience. I said it before. You need patience for the children, for the parents, for the long shifts.
What else?
Attention to detail. A small mistake in a hospital can be a big problem. So you have to be very careful, very precise.
That's a lot of pressure.
It is. But you learn to stay calm under pressure. Calm is another skill. When everything around you is urgent and stressful, you have to stay calm and think clearly.
I admire that. I get stressed when my internet is slow.
Different kinds of stress.
Very different kinds of stress.
Did you always want to be a writer?
No, when I was little, I wanted to be an architect.
An architect? To design buildings?
Yes, I used to draw houses and buildings as a kid. Floor plans, imaginary cities. I loved it.
So you were creative even then?
always creative. But then in school, I discovered I loved writing more than math, and architecture needs a lot of math.
Ah,
So I followed the writing, and I'm glad I did. What about you? Did you always want to be a nurse?
actually, no. I wanted to be a teacher when I was young.
Really?
I used to set up a little classroom in my room. I had a small chalkboard. My stuffed animals were my students.
That's adorable. What changed?
I visited a hospital with my school when I was about 14, and I just felt something. I thought, this is where I want to be. This is where I can help people.
And here you are.
Here I am, 20 years later.
If you weren't a nurse, what job would you try?
Maybe a chef. I love cooking. I find it very relaxing.
You cook to relax?
Yes, after a long shift, I come home and I cook a real meal. It helps me decompress.
Decompress means to relax and release the stress.
Exactly. Cooking is my therapy. What about you? If not a writer, what else?
Maybe a documentary filmmaker. I love storytelling. Writing is one way to tell stories, but I've always thought it would be amazing to tell stories with images too.
Oh, that would suit you.
Maybe in my next life.
Maybe as a side project.
Maybe. First, let me fix my morning schedule.
Okay, we've talked so much about jobs today. Let's now go through some of the most useful words we used. For everyone learning English, this is really helpful.
Great idea. Let's do it. First word, profession or job. These mean the same thing. Your profession is what you do for work.
We often say, "What do you do?" to ask about someone's job. Not, "What is your profession?" That sounds a little formal.
What do you do is the natural, everyday way.
And you answer with, I am a nurse. I am a writer. I am a teacher.
Or I work as a designer. I work as an engineer.
Both are correct. Both are natural.
Next word, rewarding. We use this word today. Something that is rewarding makes you feel satisfied and happy. It makes you feel your work has meaning.
Teaching can be rewarding. Helping someone can be rewarding. Even finishing a difficult project is rewarding.
It's an emotional word. It's about how you feel inside.
The opposite might be thankless. A thankless job is when you work hard but nobody appreciates it.
Good contrast. Next, coworker. A coworker is someone who works with you at the same place or company.
You can also say colleague. Both mean the same thing. Colleague is a little more formal.
You would say coworker to a friend. You might say colleague in a work email.
Nice distinction. Next word, shift. A shift is a set period of work time. Many jobs have shifts, especially hospitals, restaurants, factories.
I work a day shift. Stacy works a 12-hour shift.
There are also night shifts. Some people work from midnight to 8 in the morning.
That would be very hard for me.
It's hard, but your body adapts. Next, deadline. Ian mentioned this word.
A deadline is the date or time when something must be finished. If my article is due Friday, Friday is my deadline.
Missing a deadline is a problem at work.
A big problem. So deadlines are important. They keep you organized even when you don't feel like working.
Next word, patient. We use this word as a noun and as an adjective today.
Good catch. As a noun, a patient is a person who is receiving medical treatment. Stacy's patients are children in the hospital.
As an adjective, patient means you can wait calmly without getting angry or frustrated. You need to be patient with children. You need to be patient when learning a new language.
Two different meanings, same spelling. English is fun like that.
Very fun. Okay, procrastinate. Ian taught us this word.
Yes, to procrastinate means to delay doing something, to put it off, to say, I'll do it later, when you should do it now.
We all procrastinate sometimes.
some of us more than others.
No comment. Last word, reassurance. To reassure someone is to make them feel less worried or afraid. You give them confidence that everything will be okay.
A doctor reassures a patient. A parent reassures a child before a test.
A friend reassures you when you're nervous. It's a warm, helpful word.
So, to review our words, profession or job, rewarding, coworker or colleague, shift, deadline, patient, procrastinate, and reassurance.
8 great words. Try to use 1 or 2 of them this week.
Okay, let's wrap up. What did we cover today?
We talked about our jobs. Ian is a writer and I am a nurse.
We talked about where we work. Stacy works at a hospital and I work from home in my pajama pants.
We talked about our coworkers. Rosa, Daniel, Mrs. Park, and Ian's whole remote team.
We describe a typical day. Stacy starts at 7 a.m. and I start at 9:20.
We talked about the best parts of our jobs and the hardest parts.
We discussed the skills you need: patience, writing, attention to detail, time management.
And we talked about our childhood dreams and what jobs we would try if we weren't doing what we do.
A lot of ground covered today.
And all of it useful for real conversations. If you meet someone new, you can ask, "What do you do?" You can talk about where you work, what you like about your job, what's difficult.
These are real conversations that happen every day.
Practice them. Say the sentences out loud, even to yourself at home.
Talking to yourself is not weird. It's practice.
It's great practice.
Okay, question of the day.
Yes, today's question is, what is your job? Or, if you're a student, what is your dream job?
Write it in the comments. Just a short answer. I am a student and my dream job is to be a doctor. Or, I work as an engineer.
If you want to challenge yourself, write 2 sentences. What is your job and what do you like about it?
For example, I am a teacher. I love it because I help people learn.
Any answer is wonderful. We read every single comment.
Every one. We love hearing about your lives.
Thank you so much for watching today.
It was really fun talking about this. Every job is interesting when you talk about it with the right person.
That's true. Everyone's job has a story.
If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who is also learning English.
And subscribe to SpeakEasy FM so you don't miss our next episode. New videos every week.
Remember, the best way to get better at English is to practice a little bit every day, even 5 minutes.
5 minutes every day is better than 3 hours once a week.
Small and consistent. That's the secret.
From both of us,
Keep learning, keep practicing.
and have a wonderful day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!